Good morning, EMRO Quantum retailers. This is Dr. Carolyn, Waygood Board Certified Doctor of Naturopathy and EMRO Quantum founding member. And I apologize for some of the technical glitches that we had last night on our success training with Dr. Ron Eccels. We had a little bit of an audio problem, so I couldn't tune in and share with you some information. So I apologize for that. So I figured I'd take a little bit of time this morning to reach out to you personally in a separate video before I start seeing patients and give you the information that Dr. Ron and I had planned to share last night together. Last night, Ron talked to us about authority and helping people find a comfortable way to say yes. And as EMRO Quantum retailers and representatives of the energy medicine revolution, our mission is to help people learn more about EMRO Quantum and our powerful quantum energy products. We are helping people learn more about the efficacy and the existence of energy medicine and the fact that frequency therapy does work, and it is a drug-free chemical alternative to relieving many, if not all, adverse symptoms. And saying yes, opening people's minds to change, to something new, to help them feel more comfortable with embracing a new way of doing something. That, I think, is what is the greatest challenge in human nature. And so I want to empower you all with a couple of things that may help. Dr. Ron talked about how we become accustomed to simply unquestionable authority. A police officer, he used an example of a police officer directing you down a different path. We don't argue with that. We don't question it. And when people reach for a prescription drug or an over-the-counter medication, we have evolved into a society or a community where we don't question the fact that this particular pill will address my symptoms and will be safe and will not have any adverse side effects. So that is the society where we live. We would like to get society to a point where they don't question the efficacy of energy medicine. Energy medicine doesn't involve chemicals and drugs, so it's completely safe. We're working with the innate, healthy, natural resonance of the human body and restoring that energy where it is blocked or dysfunctional. And that is how we are actually addressing certain conditions of the body through the source, at the source, which is the energetic imprint of certain symptoms or diseases. So, getting people to say yes. In my opinion, everybody has a different need to feel comfortable to take this next step. For example, some people may be comfortable with seeing a very professional printed trifold brochure or any other printed material, and you can simply say, these are the symptoms, these are the conditions that energy medicine and the EMRO Quantum products can help you address. And we have wonderful little graphical pictures on sleep, on stress, on immune dysfunction, on sinus allergy symptoms, the relief of pain, the relief of congestion or inflammation, and the relief of fatigue and lack of mental clarity. So sometimes simply having our brochure is adequate for you to help that person in front of you understand the availability, the efficacy, and the possible benefit of energy medicine for them. However, other people maybe need a little bit more convincing that energy medicine is real. Okay? Maybe they're sort of like me, where I love books. I love published books I tend to resonate with the scientific facts. And one of the best books I've ever read about energy medicine is the James Oshman book on energy medicine, the scientific basis. So talk about science. Oh my gosh. Here is the scientific basis, the fundamental principles upon which energy medicine is based. And it gets into the science. So if you're not a science geek, this may not be the book for you. Another book that I love is called The Body Electric, written by Dr. Robert Becker. And he was a scientist, a research scientist, as well as a orthopedist. And he wrote about energy medicine and the power of frequencies, the power of externally applied frequencies to the human body. He actually was the one that proved that external frequencies can help heal non-union fractures, which are simply bones that don't heal. Anyway, so if somebody needs that kind of convincing, okay, we've got that in energy medicine and more. Trust me, I've got tons of books that I would love to share with you at some point in time. Some people want clinical trial data, clinical statistics. Well, we don't have, EMRO Quantum doesn't have clinical trial data. Clinical trials take years of time, take millions of dollars of expense, and pharmaceutical companies have those resources. We, at this point, do not. However, there are clinical uses and applications of energy medicine going on in medicine right now. And you know, I can cite the Cleveland Clinic, the Philadelphia Eagles, the various different National Hockey League teams. There are reputable organizations that are using energy medicine today. And however, the layperson doesn't usually hear about that. So what I thought I would do is I would share a little bit of data that I collected from my personal records with you at EMRO Quantum and let you know, since I've been working with the quantum energy products, I have used them with 42 patients. Now remember, each patient has the right to have more than one issue. And of those 42 patients, 26 of them struggled with pain. 9 of them struggled with stress or anxiety symptoms, 9 low energy fatigue symptoms, 7 sinus and allergy symptoms, and 17 other symptoms that didn't apply to us were reported. Now, here's what I tried to get together for you, is of the 26 cases that I worked with associated with pain, 22 of them, which is 85%, experienced total 100% relief with using the EMRO Quantum products. Only 2 reported partial relief, which is 9%, and 2 reported no relief, which typically tells me that it is something that requires surgical influence, bone on bone, etc., or other condition. Of the 9 stress and anxiety cases that I've worked with, 7 reported total relief, which means when they are using the EMRO Quantum products, 78% of those patients responded with, I feel 100% better. 2 of them responded with partial relief, 0 with no relief. So that is huge. Of the 9 low energy and fatigue symptoms, 8 reported total relief. That's 89%. 1 partial relief, 0 no relief. Of the sinus and allergy symptoms that I've worked with, 7 of them, 5 reported total relief from allergy symptoms, sinus symptoms, working with the quantum energy products. For those of you who are struggling with allergy symptoms at this stage in the game, that is the small topical disc that is placed behind each ear. 71% total relief one person, 20% of the 7, partial relief, and 1 had no relief. I am working with them on another type of infection that they may be challenged with. So these statistics are pretty impressive. When you're looking at 85, 89% total relief, that is far more than various different drugs or chemicals might be able to say. So clinical statistics, we have them there. Those are some of the informal statistics that I'll share with you. Another very powerful way to help people say yes and open their minds to energy medicine and trying a sample of our quantum energy products is sharing your story. So here's where I get into the word sharing. Sharing your experience is powerful, especially when you already have an established trust between yourself and the person in front of you. Many times we don't, however. Many times we're talking to people that we really don't know on a deep level. So if that's the case, then the next best thing, and I personally think is the most powerful authority and way to help somebody say yes to EMRO Quantum and our products and our business opportunity, is give them their own experience. And again, I'm going to go back to the word sharing. Sharing samples of our discs is the best way to enable someone to have their own experience with energy medicine. Make sure they're well hydrated, by the way, because hydration counts. And there's no books and there's no clinical data required. They may come back to you and say, okay, that worked, but now I kind of want to understand why. That's fine. They're taking the next step in their understanding and awareness of energy medicine. So I just wanted to share some of that information to kind of piggyback on what Ron was chatting with us last night on the different tools you have available to you to help open people's skeptical minds on the efficacy of energy medicine and the EMRO Quantum products. One of the last things I want to leave you with is I chatted with our founder, Aniko Marian, yesterday, and I want to remind everybody that we have a special on our variety packs. There are 2 discs of each of our quantum energy products in that variety pack. That variety pack really allows everybody to experience every single one of our products, our topical discs, not our bracelets. And that's usually $79, so that customers can order that online. It's called the variety pack. The special is $19.75. So that is a great way and an inexpensive way for people to have their own personal experience with energy medicine. Our November, it's November 2018, so I know I'm dating my video, and that's not a good thing, but okay. Our November promo is our weight control system product set. So that includes our stress, our sleep discs, a special weight control system disc, as well as the weight control system bracelet. Customers can purchase 4 months of the weight control system product set for $320. That's less than $100 a month for an energetic, integrative, holistic approach to healthy weight management. Normally, that is $180 per month, so the total cost for 4 months would be $720. We are now having it on special before the holidays for $320 for 4 months. So that is huge. So in November, which is Diabetes Awareness Month, obviously diabetes is closely related to excess weight. This is a great time to try our weight control system or purchase it as a holiday gift or to try and lose some of that excess weight before the holidays. So I wanted to share that with you all. So again, thank you so much for tuning in to our success training last night with Dr. Ron Eccels. I apologize for the audio glitch. I hope this information makes up for it. Have a blessed day, everybody. God bless.